say it takes a village to raise a child. At O'Shea & Son Builders, we feel the same about building a home. It's a collaboration between the architect, the interior designer, the homeowners, the builder, all of the tradespeople and other professionals involved in between as well. To get a true understanding of the architect's vision, we wanted to introduce you to him himself and get an understanding of his vision and the homeowner's vision while we take a look through our most recently completed project at Sebring Street at Holland Park West. Come on, let's have a look. Denny, how are you, mate? Good to see you.
Really good. Thanks for having me here today.
No worries. Tell me about the journey, where it began.
Well, 68 Sebring Street is a response to a family's growing living and entertainment needs.
Yeah.
Now, the site itself is actually quite an unusual one. Now, at the start of the block, it's actually quite narrow.
Yeah.
And it tapers all the way to the back of the boundary and fans out. But at the same time, in the same plane, you've got this aggressive slope that's happening across the site. So there's so many challenges. The most important thing was actually capturing this wonderful view to the Brisbane city skyline.
You've had a lot of time now to envision this home, both at concept stage, on paper, and now in reality. What's your favourite part, and has it changed along the process?
I must say, this space itself is the most beautiful space.
Yeah.
And so proud to be walking in through something like this.
Yeah.
It's the grandness, the beautifully crafted timber, French oak timber. And I love how we laid it with different steps and levels all the way through.
Yes.
And then looking straight up here, you can see straight out to the sky. The process itself, it's chopped and changed, and we've pulled and explored and done so much with the client. But that's been the best part, because we've totally explored multiple options.
Yes.
And making sure that we captured these moments.
For me, I love the deck.
Hey,
Let's have a look, mate.
Let's
It's
go,
pretty
mate.
cool.
What an incredible space this is. And you were so right about the deck being
Yeah, I love it.
probably the best part of this house.
Yeah.
So talk to me. I want to know, what were some of the challenges you guys went through?
I guess the biggest challenge in any renovation and extension is going to be tying that old in with the new. As my dad always said to me, you got to make sure it looks like it grew there. And it's so important, and you can really see that in this home, that you don't know where the old part of the old house was. It's making sure that those heights worked, the cladding worked all around the front. It all just, finished perfectly so that you could get this result. And I think that we really nailed that here.
So that takes me to more about the strengths of this project, and what did you really get out of it?
Yep. It's the way that the collaboration of the relationship that me and you had from the beginning with the homeowners, being able to express what we wanted to do, to be able to create for them, to make it work for all of their desires. But then it goes down all the way through to all of the team that works with us as well to make this happen on site, and all the other professionals in between as well. It's about that collaboration. Also working with Joanna from Merge Interiors, bringing in just that little bit of wow, that factor that you can come through this home now and just
exceptional job.
Yeah, and it just makes it such an easier process for our trades on site, and also to be able to express to the homeowners of exactly how it's going to look.
So just sitting here and taking it all in, there's a beautiful ambience, and that's what I love about the palette as well. Like it almost just blends in. It's not standing out too much.
Yeah.
You've got the beautiful hints of timber, the dark laminates, and the beautiful stone that the interior designer has chosen. And then as you work yourself around to the facade, these little highlights of timber and the stone as well.
Yeah.
Just to add that little bit of a pop for the facade. So I think we've got, in terms of the whole wholesome product, a beautiful one.
So what I've found is that architects, designers, and even us builders as well, when we're creating these homes, we put our own signatures on them. Tell me, mate, what's your signature on this house?
It's all about the user experience for me. And it's all about that journey from the start and the entrance of the house all the way through to the back and now to the outdoor alfresco areas.
Yeah.
So and everything has its own little pocket, its own little moment. Everything is all centered around this beautiful space, the kitchen.
Yeah.
What's key is this grandness and the open light.
Yep.
Natural light, but openness in terms of planning and sequence of movement as well. So proud of this result.
Yeah.
And so much professionalism, and it's a credit to you.
It's amazing, mate. It's a credit to the design, and it's been fantastic working with you as well, mate. So
thank you so much for
to
making
many
it
more.
happen.
Hey, thanks,
Definitely.
man.
Thanks, Nick.
Good on you, bud.